Hi, my name is Luke Holcomb. I'm the Marketing and Enrollment Manager here at Apparatus Contractor Services. And today we're going to go over one of the 50 rules of bookkeeping that you're likely to learn too late. And that is you have to reconcile your books. It's pretty straightforward. Stick around, we'll talk about what reconciliation is, why it's important, and what are some of the consequences of not doing it. So check it out. Reconciling your books is basically going through your accounts, your books, with a paper copy of your bank statement and checking off every single transaction to make sure that each one is accounted for, and making sure that you don't have duplicates or anything else like that in your books. There's other things you're checking for there, but that's generally what reconciling your books means. And you can't believe everything you hear. For instance, here's what Bench thinks about this situation. You only need to reconcile bank statements if you use the accrual method of accounting. If, on the other hand, you use the cash basis of accounting, then you record every transaction at the same time the bank does. There should be no discrepancy between your books and your bank statement. Completely incorrect. This is not how it works. If you're using QuickBooks Online, if you're using some other sort of service, you miss things. It just happens. And sometimes, even if you have the electronic feed set up, it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. Technology fails sometimes. And so we find that typically we catch, let's say upwards of 95% of transactions through, just normal day-to-day stuff. But things slip through the cracks, and the electronic feed doesn't always work. And so you miss stuff. And when you do reconciliations, that's how you actually catch it. So thanks for the good advice, Bench, but I don't think so. To do reconciliations accurately, there's a tool that you can use to go in and do it, but really basically you just need to take a paper copy of the bank statement and you need to go through and tick off every transaction. And here are some really important things you're looking for. Does your account balances in QuickBooks or your accounting software or your spreadsheet match the account balances on your bank statement? At the end of the month, do those things match? That's really important to look at. That's a great indicator of, if you have a problem. Do you have every transaction accounted for? That's something you need to check. You need to go through and do error checking. I had a situation once where I deposited a $14,000 check in my bank for my business, and my bank credited me $1,400 because they didn't read the fine print on the check. They looked at the number on the check and they didn't read the print, and so I didn't get the right amount in my bank account, and I didn't figure it out until I went to reconcile my books. So this can also help you catch fraud from subcontractors, vendors, things like that. There could be a situation where you're writing them the check for, let's say $700. They deposit a check that's all of a sudden $900. It allows you to catch things like that because in your bookkeeping system, it clearly shows that the check was for $700. And then in the reconciliation, you see that it's actually for $900. You should be working off of your bookkeeping rather than your bank account balance. So your bookkeeping balance is going to, include things like checks that have been written but haven't been cashed yet. It's gonna, and these are really important aspects that will help you know how much cash, when everything clears, you actually have on hand. If you use your bank account balance, you're not going to be able to have any visibility into that aside from keeping in your mind what you can remember. So this is very important when you're making decisions about your business. If you don't do this, if you're writing checks based off your bank account balance and you're not doing it, if you write enough checks, you can't keep up with how many you've written, what the amounts are for, then you're going to run into a situation where you can easily bounce a check, and that is a process that no one wants to go through. So thanks for watching this video. On behalf of the entire Apparatus team, I sincerely hope that you've been able to discover something that is going to help you have a more profitable contracting business. If you're in a situation where you've had enough of feeling like you're not in control of your company's finances, we're here to help. If you are ready to finally take action to give your business the bookkeeping, payroll, and reporting that you know that it needs, Apparatus is the solution to that. So if you're in that situation, here's your next step. Visit www.apparatusteam.com/action. This will get you into a simple 4-step process to move forward. First, you'll see what kind of clients we work for and which kind of clients are successful using our program. Next, you'll have an opportunity to watch a pre-recorded video that gives you a full understanding of our services, our pricing, and how we operate. Third, if you're ready to move forward, you can fill out our preliminary client application. Last, we'll schedule a half-hour Zoom meeting with you. In this meeting, you'll have an in-depth review of your company's current status, your future goals, the bookkeeping challenges that you're now facing, and how Apparatus can help you solve those challenges and unlock the potential in your construction company. We look forward to talking with you soon.